Have you ever seen an electric bed that comes down from the ceiling in a camper van? Well, you might just do now. Hello, my name is Ryan and I'm from Vanlife Campers, and I'm here once again to give you another camper van tour. Today we've got Polly. Before we go into that, please like, subscribe and share and leave us a comment. Guys, we're gonna pick 3 comments to win £50 website credit on vanlicampers.co.uk, so let us know your feedback. Polly is a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter. Polly is ULEZ compliant, 2017 plate, 2-litre engine, and she is also a 5 berth. She belts and seats 5 people, and there are also 2 double beds, one of them being electric, one of them being in the dining area, but we will go into that later. The van itself was built by the team called Vanpuravida down in Essex for one of our competition purposes. This van has been completely bespoke design. It is an absolute beauty and I cannot wait to share it with you. So let's go and have a little gander and get moving with this. So here we are in the cab area. As you can see, I am in the rear 2 seats. There are 5 belted seats for 4 passengers, 1 driver. Very nice for those bigger groups and family type people. A very nice touch is you do have the Vanpuravida logo stitched into the headrest. We love that. We like that kind of detail. Up front, you've got, it's a basic van. I don't need to go into those details. You've got a little bit of storage up there. You've also got extra over cab storage, which they have included. That's actually quite a massive space there. And then again, we've got another cupboard above us here. And then also we've got the little window as well. That window obviously has glass and it also has the fishnet stocking cover for those flies. Another nice feature is these curtains. They are blackout curtains for the cab area. Nice little touch. Once you rock up, there you go, done, 2-minute job. Anyway, that is the cab area. I'm getting a little bit peckish. What about you? Let's go see a kitchen. I don't know about you, but I am famished. Here we are in the kitchen. As you would expect, this is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. Everything hand-built by the team at Vanpuravida, shout out. So starting off, this is an L-shaped kitchen. It's very, very functional, very practical. So on top, we have the bamboo worktop, very lightweight. And also we've got the bamboo separation here with these nice little battens. This has all been treated with the Osmo oil to give it that bit of extra life and also bring the color up a bit because they can be quite light. Very, very nice. Obviously, we've got storage. We've got 2 above here, 1 there, look, and then we've got 1 over here. Lots of space, soft close as per, and we've got a nice big unit underneath, big, huge corner cupboard, and then we've also got another one here, and the 2 drawers there. Over here, we've got the kind of copper brass style tappage, very nice. Again, hot water, as you would expect, with this circular cutout piece of bamboo with the circular sink. This, the kind of pièce de résistance for the kitchen, is the terrazzo Italian splashback. And there's also a little shelf here. Personally, I wouldn't use them. I'd take them out and use proper things. You might keep the hand wash, I guess. But yeah, lovely little thing with a proper little rimage there. And also we've got here the Thetford twin burner hob. There is a gas tank on board. Below, hidden away underneath the seating at the back of the kitchen, we have this long, elongated floor cupboard. And to my left here, we've obviously got some hooks to hang your coats and things like that. But the nice little feature, I say little, it's massive, is this bamboo curved wall. It is lovely to touch. I like it. Above me, we have the Max Air fan. Obviously, kind of predominant feature in a lot of our vans. They're very efficient. They're very good at what they do. Have a look at below. There is a link to get one if you want one for one of your builds. They are an absolute beast. They're a bit pricey, but they're so worth it. They really are. To my right, we have the Thetford 2090 85 litre, very long, very tall, very cool fridge to keep all your booze and such. And then also over here, we have a bathroom. Here we are, ready to bathe. So this is the shower room, the wet room, the bathroom, the chill out room if you want to use it for that. It's a very, very functional but beautiful space. To fit such a room on this van is quite an achievement, and we're very, very proud to be able to show you this. Firstly, obviously you've got a hot shower. It's matte black mixer with head. Very, very nice, and it's powered by the Whale Expanse heater that is LPG or 230. So if you're plugged in on a campsite, constant hot water, no issue at all. You've got a couple of hooks of towels just here, and then down here we've got the miniature shelving for all your toiletry needs, and they are nicely lit with LED strip in each one of those. Obviously, being a shower room, you need your boob lops. So we've got the Thetford porta potty. Last but not least, we have the tambour door. Amazing space. It's very, very beautiful. It feels very warm, very aqua in here to me. I love it. You should too. But I'm now feeling nice and clean, so let's go and do some living. Bosh. Living area. Here we are. So this is, I would call it the hub of the van, really. As you can see, this thing is absolutely massive. There's so much packed into this van, and the living area is no exception to that. I am sat here, you could quite easily, I think you could squeeze 4 people, but comfortably, you could fit 6 people sat in this area. This bamboo table was positioned outside of the van earlier. So actually you can see there's some hooks here. That comes off, goes outside, and gives you an external seating area as well. This also slots in below with an extra piece that's stored away in here, and that then becomes sleeping area for 3 people. You could easily fit 3 adults in here, or the way I would do it, I'd have the 3 babbies down here, and I'd be upstairs with the missus. The space is amazing because it's a very social space. You are facing the people opposite you, which obviously creates conversation because you don't want to be watching telly whilst you're away in your camper. You've got the windows on either side, which open, and they've also got the fishnet blinds on them as well to stop the flies coming in the evening. And we've also got the 2 portholes in the rear doors as well to create some extra light if you are stuck in on a rainy day. If you are stuck in on a rainy day, there is a little bonus. Above me, you will see 2 speakers. These are Bluetooth. They are Gallo acoustic speakers. They are very, very good. And Vanpuravida have kindly supplied an iPad for you to power those speakers with all your lovely tunage. For those lovely sunny days where you might want a little nap in the van perhaps, you've got these lovely, lovely linen curtains that come across, and they whisper in the wind as you're sat doing your thing. Very nice touch. There's also a shelf that fits onto the back door that is made of bamboo as well. Again, very lightweight. As you can see, they've used it throughout the van. There's some lovely strip lighting that runs below either side of the seats, and also there's some at the ends as well, where you've also got some extra storage. And there's a lovely slatted system like you would get on a bed at home. And this side is purely for storage. And below me, you have the electrics, and also, little secret, the air suspension. Now, the part you've all been waiting for is come to it. We're finally there. We're finally here. Let's talk electrics. So, this van has a 350 watt solar panel on the roof. We've also got the 105 amp hour lithium battery with the smart app battery monitor, so it means you can Bluetooth in and get all your info. We've got the Victron MPPT solar controller, again, so you can get all that information to know what's going on with your van. We've also got the Victron Orion DC to DC charger. That is your split charge system. So just to clarify, this van charges in 3 ways. Firstly, you've got the engine, the monitor system. What it will actually do is put the power where it needs to be. So if your van battery is low, it will push it in that direction. If it is low in the leisure battery, it'll push it this way. Amazing bit of kit. The second way the van can charge is the solar panel on the roof, obviously from those rays from that beautiful big ball of gas. And then the third way is you plug it in a hookup. When you do that, obviously all your 240 plugs come online to give you all the power you can literally use. And the last thing to mention is cracking bit of kit, the Victron MultiPlus 800. All of this is housed beneath me. It's all very hidden away, but very accessible. Finally, there is a diesel heater on board, and you also have the fresh wastewater tank along with the gas, the LPG, which is also underslung as well. Now, I know you've completely skipped to this part, but that's fine because here it is. Above me is an electric bed. Let's have a look at that electric bed. an electric bed where dreams are made and broken. This is absolutely fantastic. We absolutely love it. We were so proud to have this on our site. What a feat of engineering by Vanpuravida. They've created this themselves. It's a great system, very, very clever, very, very cool, very, very functional. It is a memory foam mattress, I have to mention. It's very, very comfortable. I'm quite happy laid here. I could drift off to Sleepyland quite easily. So the room itself, as you can see to my sides are those windows you saw earlier in the downstairs. They become sort of windows for the bedroom up here. And above me, there is a huge skylight, which you are able to climb out of, but I'm not going to today because it's not a very nice day. So the bed itself will take around 65 kilos or kilograms, depending where you're from. And is controlled by a small switch to the rear, just by the fridge, that literally is up and down. It's that simple. To give you a little bit of the science and the engineering behind it, there are effectively 4 seat belts, 1 in each corner of the bed, and there are motors inside, and they pull those seat belts, essentially retracting them back in, and that is what lifts the bed. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to have people on it whilst it's lifting unless they're really, really light. I just wouldn't risk it personally. And although you can have them coming down, I would advise against it because it may put a bit of a strain on the motor. So I just wouldn't do that personally. But if you got it, it's up to you what you want to do in it. Design wise, it's a very clean space. It's very white, very nice. It feels like a completely separate room to downstairs. It is effectively its own little like attic bedroom in the camper. And of course, we've got a nice bit of bamboo, the ridge work down here, which ties in with the rear of the van. But as with all of this van, it's like there are 3 or 4 separate spaces. The bathroom is very different. The kitchen is very different. The front cab area is different to this space, to the downstairs space. It's beautifully designed. The last thing to say on the bed is the ladders. So there are some ladders that you can pull out and climb up. And the bed itself as well, also you can have it at any height you wish. You can actually have, I would say you could have someone up here sleeping, 2 people sleeping, and a few people downstairs whining and dining. It wouldn't be a problem at all. The space downstairs, it doesn't really affect the headroom once the bed is all the way up. When you're seated, you do get an extra foot or 2, so you could have it a little bit lower and have someone up here snoozing while you're downstairs boozing. Least and but last, let's go and have a look at the exterior. So outside the van, as expected, we have the VC livery in the nice grey that ties in with the units inside. You've got your gas fill-up point with the LPG. We've got your water fill-up point for your fresh water tank, and we've also got your electric hookup. And also underneath, we've got the outlet for your brown waste water. Now, the air suspension is very, very simple. It's a lovely little touch that Vanpuravida have just added, just as a little bit of icing on the cake. So what that does effectively is it will help the ride better. So once you are fully laden with all your bits and bobs and your people, it won't be pushing that weight down onto the back wheels. And it also, when you're driving, and I have driven this thing too, I can vouch for this, it rides so much smoother. There's less kind of bounce. It's a much smoother kind of ride. It's brilliant. That works with a little button, so to turn it on, you literally the little switch, and using the power, will start putting air into the tank and pushing the van up. And to release, there is a small valve, which is literally just twist it off and let the air release. It's that simple. That's Polly. I've been Ryan. Thank you guys for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. Like I said previously, please like, please subscribe, and I would say comment, because you can win some free website credit on vanlycampers.co.uk. So let us know your feedback. Let us know what you think, what are your thoughts. Do you like the air suspension? Do you like the electric bed? Do you like the table? Whatever it is, give us some feedback. What's good, what's bad, what's not. I've been Ryan. You've been people. I'll see you next time. Bosh.